Should I feel so bad in front of you?
Yes, you should feel bad.
Can you tell us your name and what do you do?
Yeah, my name is Joe Kowalski, but most people know me as Cortland, and I'm the creator of BadKids, a very popular NFT on Cosmos.
Can you tell it for us what it's about?
Well, it's about. That's tough to narrow down. I guess what I'd say is it started almost as a joke about NFTs, how they, people would like look at bad NFTs and say, "Oh, my kid could have drawn this," and so I wanted to make one that looked like a kid actually did draw it, and it offered no utility. There was no roadmap, like no airdrops or anything like that announced. Just like pure art, and yeah, people liked it.
Once I ordered one picture to draw from one graphic designer and I asked it should be looking like Bad Kid, and she said it's really tough to draw like a kid.
It is. It actually is really tough to draw like a kid. You kind of have to like untrain your brain from stuff you know how to do. Like I looked at a lot of actual children's drawings to like get ideas for the collection, like for some of like the wonkiness of it.
I suppose many cosmonauts have those BFPs for their avatars. Can you say why cosmonauts are unique?
Oh, cosmonauts are unique because I think because Cosmos is so many interconnected blockchains. I think in general, I mean, there's so much more drama than you hear about in like other ecosystems. But I think that could be a good thing because it means we all have to kind of stay honest and like learn to get along with each other. You see people from other ecosystems that get very defensive and can maybe get a little cult-like about their home chain. I feel like there's less of that in Cosmos. I think that's a good thing.
Which project is the most favorite in Cosmos from your perspective in the community?
Like that people are building, or do you mean just like which chain? Like I mean, I have to say Stargaze, right? Like Stargaze has been, it's been great for me. I was like really happy to get to launch there.
And which Cosmos functionality you enjoy the most?
Well, I mean, aside from buying NFTs, Osmosis is very smooth and, just keeps getting better and better. So it's a great place to, trade stuff.
All right. Do you remember how many Cosmos chains in Cosmos connected to IBC?
I have no idea, but I haven't really been paying attention. It seems like a lot. I don't know. Is it like over 100?
More or less.
More than 100?
Less.
Okay. Let's say 70.
Close enough. All right. Which team contributed the most from your perspective to the Cosmos Hub development this year?
Oh, I'm so out of touch with I'm only going to give bad answers for anything about the actual development. Even though it's funny because BadKids is so many of the people that hold BadKids are the actual people building Cosmos, but I'm bad at keeping up with the actual development. So I don't have a good answer for that.
Did you get any airdrops in Cosmos?
Oh yeah, I've gotten lots of airdrops. I mean, even this past year, I've gotten airdrops because of BadKids, just from holding the BadKids treasury. So it's it's been good for that. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I think actually my first airdrop was Stargaze, the Stars token. And that was before I even knew that I was gonna launch there. It was before they had collections or anything.
All right. How did you get to idea to create this BadKid collection?
Well, I had kind of been looking at other NFTs, and it was kind of a response to the stuff I didn't like about what I was seeing in the really successful NFTs. There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of crazy promises that seemed like they couldn't possibly deliver on. They were going to make a game or make a metaverse or something for the NFT. And there's also stuff like Bored Apes. I feel like there's this implied coolness. If you owned one, you were part of this cool group of people. And I wanted to make something that didn't have coolness baked into it. Children's drawings are not cool by default, and it's also, it doesn't feel like children's drawings are like the least valuable artwork. It's like it's not worth anything. So I kind of liked kind of pushing back against the kind of expected narratives in NFTs.
Who is the most recognizable person in Cosmos?
I would say Shane from Stargaze, just because I see him at all the events, and he's usually like my gateway into like knowing which events I should probably be at if I'm not there already. So he's very recognizable to me, but I don't know if that's for everyone going to be the most recognizable.
Count all of your answers are as so bad answers.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I'm staying on brand then. I knew I was going to give bad answers.
Any go-to application you would suggest to Cosmonauts to try out?
I mean, Cosmos is working for me. Like, I don't have like really any requests. Like, I don't know.
All right, that's absolutely fine. Is there any thought? Do you have any thoughts on the future Cosmos Hub development? Is there anything exciting?
I'm kind of like that feels like a high drama situation where I don't have super strong feelings. Like I guess in terms of the utility versus no utility camp, like I get wanting to add utility to it, but I'm trying to remain somewhat neutral in it, just because I really don't have like super strong feelings. Like I think a lot of the stuff that I think there is stuff that would make sense to do from like a centralized point, like maybe names, for example. But I don't know. I'm really thankful that I'm not in a position where I have to make these decisions. I'm just like a dumb artist. I'm doing my own thing.
If you would have enough power and influence, what you would suggest to developers to do?
My own advice would kind of come sort of more from like an artist perspective, which is just make the thing that you want. Even if you're not sure if there's an audience for it, if there's like a tool that you would really like to see that you can build that thing. I think it's often better to like create something that you yourself is into rather than something you think an audience wants, even if it's not really for you.
All right, claim or compound?
I'm gonna pass.
All right, BadKids or slots?
Well, BadKids, obviously.
Awesome. And any catch-up phrase for Cosmos?
Whoever came up with the T-shirt that says like "How much worse can it get?" or something like that. That's pretty good. Those are good words to live by right now.
All right, say it again.
How much worse can it get?
All right, awesome. Thank you, man.
Thank you.